Welcome to Thursday. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hey guys.
We're so glad that you joined us today at 4:30 on a Thursday. We are thankful for health today. Hello, Janice Whittington. She must be feeling better, so thank you so much. We give thanks and praise to God for the good health of probably not just Janice, but also I'm assuming your husband as well. So the Whittington family for improved health.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Anybody who's watching, thank you for joining us on Thursday.
I'm thankful just to be here because I have been a little bit absent on Sundays only and a Thursday. I've had a lot of stuff, and I'd like to apologize to everybody for being gone. Abigail had her slumber party, and that was quite an extravaganza. We planned for it on that Thursday, which I missed Thursday, and then it was Sunday, and then last weekend I was busy, and I'm gone again this weekend.
You know what? I think we all have to
So
give
sorry.
ourselves a little grace. Like, it's okay to take a Sunday off. And I know my husband in the back is like, no, she needs to be here.
No.
But really, I think, not just during the time of COVID, but God also says, take some time off. It's okay. Rest. And we got this.
Yeah.
We love seeing Cece. She's not gone forever.
I'm not.
So it's not like we're losing her.
There
or
was nothing that
anything.
happened. There was no spat or anything. We're all still getting along. I didn't want people to be like, why
Ooh.
is she not here anymore? No, still here.
I do want to say that I'm thankful for insurance, for not just medical insurance, but I'm thankful for homeowner/church owner insurance. Because if I know that nobody's coming to the church physically, but if you've driven by the church, somebody cut a corner
Yes.
and kind of toppled over some of the cement blocks that
The yellow cement wall that separates the church from the nearby gas station that's there now.
We'll have to post it. I'll post it. I'll take a picture of it before we leave. It's actually impressive because I think
Yes.
they missed some of the yellow poles.
that's impressive.
Like, if you think about it, you're like, how did that happen?
The only thing I could think is they took the turn too hard coming into the gas station, and the front left of their truck must have just gone into it.
I don't know if they have the front of their car anymore.
Oh, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
They
pretty,
probably dropped their engine.
yeah. It's pretty intense.
So I'm thankful that wasn't my car.
Are you laughing?
I don't. Mike needs to have a mic.
He does.
Mike, where's your mic?
He
don't
had a
know where
mic
Mike's
the
at
time
then.
we were doing it, yeah.
Because I think Mike's comments would be awesome.
I like his underbreath comments. I think they're quite enjoyable.
and everyone can see it. I also might think of Rob might need a mic too because he's bringing up what's happening in the chat. And there we go. I'm good, but Dave is still very tired. Oh, okay.
Aw.
Well, prayers then for
Definitely.
quick healing for Dave and that he gets the breath of life in him and that his energy level comes back to normal.
Swift
So,
recovery.
Swift recovery.
Well, not too swift. Relaxed recovery.
My goodness. Yeah.
3 weeks is a long
3 weeks
time.
is a long time.
Mm.
Billy, are you thankful for anything? I mean, I should rephrase that. Billy, what are you thankful for?
Right now, I'm thankful for a rose that I got into the ground that's been blooming. And not only has been blooming, but it's growing new branches. And it had been struggling in a pot that it was in for quite some time. But it had been in the ground for the majority of its life. I was transplanting it, and I just hadn't gotten around to actually putting it into the ground yet. But I think it really likes where it is.
That's good. That made me think of a song.
Oh.
Lo, how a rose ere blooming. Do you guys know this? I know it's a Christmas song.
Yeah, I was just about to say, isn't it a Christmas song?
It's a Christmas song, but can we sing it even though it's a Christmas song, Ginger? What do you think? Okay. We'll go ahead and start off with Billy said his rose, he's thankful for his rose.
Yeah.
And while I know this isn't really about like a physical rose, I know this is about Jesus Christ. But that just made me think of that. Some of us are struggling, just like your rose in your pot. And now Billy has been able to transplant it, and it's now flourishing, and he's thankful for it. So let's go ahead. We're going to sing Lo How a Rose Ere Blooming. And again, I know this is a Christmas song, but who doesn't love a little Christmas now and then, right?
I mean, we're coming up to Halloween, and everyone knows Nightmare Before Christmas, or should.
You should.
So
There we go.
maybe you're just channeling that feeling.
Yes. I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know what's up, but
Oh,
it's all right.
I messaged on the Facebook page just
Oh.
to see if we could see
Just to see if
Aha.
you can see it. Gotcha.
Cool.
All right, go ahead, Ginger.
Okay, both verses?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I got to admit, I learned the harmonies for that in high school, and it actually purposefully has that lilt to it where
Yes.
it feels like you're almost limping, or it's like snowflakes falling.
Oh, I like that imagery. A snowflake falling. Rip, 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 rip. Ginger, what are you thankful for on this Thankful Thursday?
Oh, I like cooler weather
Cooler weather.
Me
That's
too.
right. That's right. It is definitely.
and better air.
And better air. That's right. So if you haven't watched our Sunday service from last week, Nori was on vacation and Cece was on vacation. So Billy and I kind of took over the vocals, and I
tried.
and we did do Table of Grace, and and actually I wasn't even going to mention the whole Table of Grace thing, but I was going to mention I had to do invitation. And so I had this grand idea of doing Mr. Rogers. First of all, I love Mr. Rogers. Like, when I was in college and I did my senior performance, like I put on my little program that it was actually dedicated to him, and then it was also dedicated to the letters B and G. Anyway, so, but I asked Billy, I said, you know, the Rogers song, would you be mine? Could you be mine? So we did this, right.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well, that would be kind of cute to be like inviting everybody into the church. So at that point, I had a headset mic on. I had Nori's mic on. And we were like trying to figure out how to be like Mr. Rogers. So Billy was like, you know, he normally changes his cardigan. I was like, oh, well, I'll just have I think it's down there, you can't see it. I'll just have a
Shawl.
shawl. And then I was going to change my shoes. Well, here I go. Billy starts to sing. I walk on stage, and I take off the shawl, and there goes my mic pack. No one can see it. My husband, who's doing sound, doesn't see it because I'm really good at, keeping things, hidden from the camera. And there's no way that I can tell him, hey, listen, I need you to come over and fix my mic pack. So I'm sitting there, I'm holding it with my back. I come up to the camera and I'm trying to look over at him, and he's doing the sound. He's doing a good job, and finally the camera comes off of me, and I try and get his attention, and it doesn't work because he's super focused. So then I walk back and I try and do it myself. I try to put my mic pack back onto my clothes, and lo and behold, it falls. So here it is, in my outfit, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't want it to fall any further, so here I am again. And so then finally, after we sang our hymn of invitation, I came back up and I asked about the offering and with their talents and gifts. And finally, when Rob went to a blank screen where I wasn't on, I was jumping up and down to get Mike's attention, with trying not to use my verbals. I was clapping. I was
because she's still doing the invitation at this point,
right,
while the screen's black.
Right. So, yes, honey?
If Sienna would have been here, we wouldn't have had that problem.
Sorry.
No, he's throwing
Again.
her under the bus. He said if Cece was here, she would have fixed my mic pack,
Yes.
and would have seen it. And maybe
Sure, I would have.
That's true, but again, God's grace. We not everyone has to be here every Sunday. So I looked back. I watched it again, and it wasn't that bad, but you could totally tell I was stuttering. My focus was not on the thing. So finally, once he came over and did my mic pack, it was fine.
I think we're our own harshest critics as well.
True.
They're every time, if I sing a solo or if he sings a solo, we're always oh, that was terrible. And everybody else that was great. You're oh, but I could have done this. There was that one time where I went flat. I think we're all our hardest critics. I could never give invitation. I would be
Oh, that's what I sounded like. That's what I sounded like. So I guess the moral of the story is fast forward through that part.
Yes.
Because now we have the opportunity to do that. So anyway, that was my little Sunday story. So if you haven't watched it, watch it, because Nori has a great sermon. Okay. Billy did an excellent job reading. I think we did awesome with our music. But just fast forward through the part where I was talking a lot. Oh, it was World Communion Sunday.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It was World Communion
I
Sunday.
missed it. I should have Skyped in.
Do we want to sing a Table of Grace? Did we decide that we're going to do that?
For anybody who's at home who can't see this, I wish, we're going to have to take a picture of it. And because I think, Ginger, are you going to try to play it?
Yes.
She's going to try to play it. And I wish you could see the paper that Brenda handed her. It looks like she's keeping tally. And there's some chords on there. So Ginger's amazing.
If they're not the right chords, it's my fault.
That's okay.
It's my fault if Ginger plays something wrong. So just to let you know. And is that Ron Kyle?
It is.
Ron Kyle, what did you say? I still don't get anything. Have fun. What is?
Seems like the Facebook may be having problems.
I don't think so. I saw it.
Oh.
Well, hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
We miss you. Mike and I talk about you a lot and how we really had a lot of fun. And one of the reasons why Mike loves coming to church is because of Ron Kyle. So
I have a crazy story after we sing this.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and sing Table of Grace. And Cece is going to sing the second verse.
Okay.
Yes, please.
And I'm going to sing the first verse. We're going to sing a chorus, a verse, and then the chorus will be the end. And then we'll tag on the end. Hear the good news. You've been invited. No matter what others may say, your darkest sins will be forgiven. And you will always have a place the table of grace, the cup's never empty, the plate's always full, and it's never too late to come and be filled with love never ending. You're always welcome at the table of grace. So come you weak and heavy-hearted, don't try to hide your earthly scars, for in his eyes we all are equals. Yes, we are. Don't be afraid to come as you are at the table of grace. The cup's never empty, the plate's always full, and it's never too late to come and be filled with love never ending. You're always welcome at the table of grace. Everyone's welcome at the table of grace. Great job.
Good job, guys.
And I just want to let you
Well
know.
done, Ginger.
That's right. Ginger played that beautifully with my chicken scratch. I probably did a bunch of things wrong. In her head, she was probably like, "Oh, yep, nope, Brenda's wrong. I'm going to do this instead."
It was fine.
Oh, good, good. All right, what's your story, Cease?
It's not a funny story. It is a thankful story. So I have two things to be. So first, if anybody has seen my Facebook post, I did post about my orthodontist passing away. It was very, very sad. He was more than a doctor. He just, like, the light that beamed from him. I mean, people all over San Joaquin County are just devastated. He was a great man. Probably the best connection I've ever had with like a doctor or a professional. Yeah, Dr. Wheeler, Cameron Wheeler. So he was 51 years old and had a massive heart attack, and it was devastating to everybody. And he mostly does kids, though. I mean, like he does. Kids are his main clientele, and I know that there's a lot of people devastated by that. But I am thankful for the time I get to spend with you guys, with my family and stuff. And if anything, it's taught me is just to be grateful for the time we have. And I never would have thought that would be the last time that I saw him. So that's a little bit of a sad thing. I know that Kathy Gould, it was her orthodontist as well. So there's a couple people in our congregation who all had him. Same, everybody's really connected to him. But a nicer story. So I know that was a little bit sad, but I just wanted everybody to be thankful for who they're with today. And so the amazingness of social media. So I was getting ready to get on the plane last weekend, and which the airport is like a graveyard.
Yeah,
No one's there. I was one of the only people in security. That was it. And I was at San Francisco. There was no one. So it was very crazy. The planes are very clean. It's nuts. But I got a text message from our friend Bambi, and she said, "We lost our dog." Yes. She's like, "We lost our dog. I don't know how to post anything on Facebook." And so, as I'm sitting in the airport just waiting for the plane, I'm like, okay. So I joined all of the 209 lost and found animals. There's different groups. And I must have joined 9 different groups. I posted the picture that they sent me, and within 6 minutes, we had found him.
Oh my gosh, that's
6
great.
minutes. So I posted the picture, and somebody texted back. They were like, "Oh my gosh, I just saw this dog on another page. Let me get you into contact with them." I messaged the person that had found him, and I mean, we're talking about about 45 minutes between when she texted me, and he had been missing for about 7 hours. So we posted it, found him within 40, like they were reunited within 45 minutes of it going up on the group. So
Thankful.
very thankful for social media. I know there's a lot of stigmatisms and like, you know, there's a lot of negative stuff about it, but I thought that was a great story.
That is a great story. Speaking of social media, really quick, I want to make sure that everybody that's listening has subscribed to Mava's newsletter. There is some important information that is in there, and I don't want anyone to miss out. So please make sure. Oh yes, that too. Do you want to? Billy's going to announce that, but
I always forget the name of them. I just remember the angels part.
ministering. angels.
Ministering angels. Hopefully I'll remember it from this point on, but I don't trust my brain sometimes. Reminder about the Ministering Angels. It's a program that we've been doing at the church since, I think even before the quarantine began, but it was a much lesser thing. But since we've been apart from each other, if anybody has any needs or just something like you need to go to the store, need someone to pick up things from a pharmacy, get in contact with either your elder or Cece or Nori, and we'll try to be there for you.
We will be there for you. I have two songs that we can sing right now, either Change My Heart, O God, or Father, I Adore You. Does anybody out there have any suggestions? I know Janice is watching. I don't know if Marjorie's watching. Ron, Kyle,
We
if you
can't
can hear
actually
us.
see the YouTube feed right now.
We can't, but I think both of them should be on there, right? The multi-stream should be on there. If not,
Yeah, they should
Rob
be.
can.
Oh yeah. That one says Facebook next to it, and the one underneath of it has a YouTube symbol.
Okay. So those are the two. I want to give a shout out to Phyllis. She has been emailing me, and she can't make any comments in the thread, but she wants to say hello to everybody, and everybody up here, and to everybody at home. So I just wanted to say hello, Phyllis. Well, I know you guys are a couple of seconds behind. So, okay, it says, okay.
That's Rob.
Oh, that's Rob. Okay. Topics and suggestions. So how about we just pick? Do you guys want to do it from your phone or from the book? We have undecided people up here. How about we have, Change My Heart. Okay, Janice, all right, we'll take your Change My Heart,
Okay.
Oh God. That's 86 in the purple Chalice Praise, I think it's called. Yeah, Chalice Praise. 86.
Change my heart, oh God, make it ever true. Change my heart, oh God, may I be like you. You are the potter, I am the clay. Mold me and make me, this is what I pray. Change my heart, oh God, make it ever true. Change my heart, oh God, may I be like you.
We haven't done that one in a long time.
No.
And to be
So-
honest, I'm not
so
even sure
nice.
I've done it.
I don't know that I've done it either. I think it's very similar to the one we do though, which I heard it after I said that. But
Which we do.
we do.
We do.
Thou art the potter, I am the clay.
Oh, I am the potter and I am
Make
the clay.
me and
that
mold
one.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's because the same verses, same Bible verses.
Oh, okay. It's based on the same Bible verse.
Yeah.
So October is happening.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Billy did mention Halloween.
Yes. We might not have a traditional trick-or-treating like we normally do, but I'm hoping that maybe we could come in on Sunday in costume.
Ooh. You know what? November 1st is a Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the Day of the Dead.
Mhm.
That
Ooh,
would
that
be
would be
kind of
kinda fun.
fun. Mm.
I like it.
Would that be sacrilegious?
I don't think so.
Not exactly. I always had my own little thing I did on Day of the Dead whenever it ended up landing on a school day. I'd wear PJs to school because it was All Souls Day, so everybody's kind of just sleeping in.
I like it.
Oh. All right, Mike has a question.
You guys should sing Remember Me.
Oh, that's a great
Aw.
idea.
That is
I
a
think
very
we
cute
should.
song.
Yeah, maybe we could just dress brightly
With bright colors.
in bright colors. We could definitely do that, and,
And
then
then
we could do a
like-
little bit of
Anything
like
neon.
fun makeup.
Ooh.
That way we don't.
We could do on the Thursday before Halloween, we could come in costume.
There we go.
That would be fun.
and
Ginger's like, what are these people talking about?
It's true.
That would be fun.
Oh, good. Okay, Ginger's
good.
on board. All right, it's a go then. We
That's
have we
great.
have the thumbs up from Ginger. So, all right, what are we going to close with? What are we going to close with? What time is it? Nope, we still have 4 minutes. Yes, that means we get to talk a little bit more.
Question for you. So our school is going back in November. Have you guys gotten the? No, you haven't. Yeah, we are. K through 6 is going back for XYZ.
Which district?
Manteca.
Uh,
Rippon's already back. Manteca, and then I have a 7th grader, so she doesn't even start until the 16th. So they're doing staggered starts and have separate entrances and different days off. So nobody's gotten their day off schedule, but I have 3 kids at the school, so I assume I will be on a different schedule every day.
yeah.
Oh, Lord. Please pray for our teachers, our parents, and our students
Agreed.
while
Very
we
much
go
so.
through this time.
Mm-hmm.
My school district has not opened up. I don't believe they will open up anytime soon. They were the first ones to close down, and they're a pretty conservative district, and we have a pretty strong union, and our teachers are not encouraging to go back. I mean, they're the ones that are saying we don't want to go back.
It'd be a better idea to stay apart.
Right.
Yeah, I think ours decided the ones who were struggling more. I think that they want to have K and first go back because a lot of the learning is behavioral.
Yeah.
Those.
That and their brains are so spongy. Not that our brains aren't spongy. I mean, in high school, but they are
They're
just
extra
taking
spongy.
Yes.
everything in, and
Yeah.
there's lots of statistics about being in front of the screen and like not good for little kids' brains.
It's not good for this big kid's brain, for that
Very
little kid
true.
to be in front of the computer.
Amen. Amen.
He knows where the mute button is and where it is not. It's like,
Uh,
today he told his teacher his mom was annoying. I was like, excuse me. What?
Oh no.
Because I told him, I was like, you have to stop going off mute. Your teacher is talking. And then his teacher said, Brayden, could you hear your mommy? He's like, sometimes my mom's annoying. I was like, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the funness of the kids.
You know, I do have a couple of students that are verbal, and one of them in particular knows where the mute button is, and likes to talk over a teacher. And so there have been times where we've had to use you can't unmute yourself unless the teacher asks you to unmute. And there are some students that when you do that, not this particular student, but other students that think they're in trouble when you do that.
Yeah. It's been
I'm
a
like, oh no.
really hard thing to manage. I baked pumpkin cookies today. Good job.
Can I have some?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah.
So I have screen time in my house, this has really changed all of that. Because screen time is screen time, but now he's in school for screen time. So it's been a really hard battle. I've just, postponed for next week until we talk about this again. I would be interested and what people think of the
About
screen
screen time.
time and how you weigh that with homeschooling. Because, like, my 2 older ones are constantly on. And it's like, is it fair to take away all screen time after that because their brains have been on a screen? Or do I let them still have their same amount of screen time?
Do you
That's a question.
do you separate different types of screen time?
Yeah, I
Like
would think that.
quantify like TV screen time versus video game screen time versus phone screen time.
Right.
Versus Zoom or Google Meet, yeah.
So,
Janice brings up a really interesting question, though. She said pumpkin. Right now is like the pumpkin frenzy, right? You have pumpkin spice, you've got pumpkin lattes, you've got pumpkin, butternut whatever, you've got pumpkin everything. So I think I'm going to ask Janice this. Was it fresh pumpkin? Because we went to the pumpkin patch last weekend. We went to a really small one over in the Bay Area, and there was a lot of pumpkins. And we got a couple pumpkins, but we didn't like carve them or anything. So I'm just wondering, Janice, did you get pumpkins, real pumpkins, and did you cut them up and gut them and then use the seeds and use the whatevers? So that would be my question. Because more power to you
Yeah,
if you use that.
cooking with pumpkin is fun.
So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wait for, we're gonna sing while Janice types that in for her response. And anybody else who's using pumpkins or pumpkin, you can go ahead and respond as well. What are we gonna close with?
Father, I adore you.
Father, I adore you. All right, Father, I adore you. That's on our phones.
Yes.
I texted it to you. I did. Just that, 3 verses. I think next week or the week after, I think we should sing it in a round.
Ooh.
that's nice.
Because Ginger said that's a round. All right. She used canned pumpkins, but we had 7 pumpkins in our garden. Oh, she has 7 pumpkins in
like
her
that.
garden. She'll have to post pictures. All right. Janice, make sure that you post pictures, especially if you're feeling better, okay? We want to see those pictures.
Yes.
Post them on our Facebook group
Yes.
or, in our Facebook group.
And
If you're not in our Facebook group, then let me know because I need to add you. So, all right, I think Billy's going to wrap it on up.
yep, because with that, you've just watched Thursdays.
Thanks, everybody.